Music producers, is Curtis King of Airbit.com here today to share with you one painful habit that pretty much all music producers do. If they don't fix it, it's gonna get real ugly.
Airbit.com.
Music producers, let me give you a quick story. So, back when I first started really doing music production full time and I started leasing my beats and I was going through Airbit and I was every day pretty much doing the same thing music producers do. We just sit in front of a laptop, in front of a desk, and we just kind of slump and sit. It's the same thing human beings do when they get on top of their cell phones. They're on their cell phones, and I guess you wouldn't get on top of your cell phone, but when you're getting on your cell phone, you're looking down and you're slouched over. What I started noticing was that this has detrimental effects to not just your physical body, because obviously if your neck is being slumped, things are happening to where, I don't know about you, but I get migraines, I get headaches. These things get directly affected because, of course, your body is made up of nerves and nerve endings that connect to different parts of your body. This being said, I realized that I was getting a lot of headaches, but I didn't quite know where it was from. Some part of me kind of knew that it was my posture when making beats, but when you're going in and you're making beats, how many of us really care about posture? Come on, really? But it took me going to a really great gym instructor, my buddy Ian. I took a picture of my studio setup and I went to him, really telling him, look, I'm getting back pains, I'm getting neck pains, and no, stop laughing. It ain't because Curtis is old. I'm only 32. But anyways, I started getting back pains, neck pains, just feeling terrible all over. And so I told him, he asked me, what do you do for the majority of the day? I said, I make beats. And he said, interesting. Well, send me a picture of your setup and maybe I can see something wrong with your setup and then we can go from there. So here's what we found out. This happened about, I say 3 years ago. I gave him a picture off of my cell phone of my setup and he just looked at me and he was like, I know why you're getting headaches, Curtis. I was like, you do? He was like, I know why you're getting the headaches. It's your posture and it's where your laptop is sitting. See, at the time, my laptop was sitting pretty much like, most producers. We put it on top of a desk that is not really eye level. We put it on top of a desk because we just get to work. We don't worry about these things. And that's the unfortunate thing sometimes about our particular culture and even our community. Nobody really talks about the health aspect, but here's a detrimental thing that producers are doing. They're not sitting eye level with their laptop. Now, your friend Curtis King talked to my gym instructor Ian, and I made changes immediately. Some of you may have seen my old setup where I used to have the television on the wall, and I put the mounted TV up there, and I basically hooked up my laptop to it. And because of that, it did change the way that my posture was, and it actually worked. But then I started getting comfortable and, I went from not looking at the screen anymore to looking at the laptop. So I said, you know what? I need something that no matter what, it's going to force me to change my posture and look up so that I can avoid the end of the day migraines. Because mind you, I work on beats sometimes 12 hours, not one beat, but I work on multiple beats 12 hours a day. Just like any work shift, it's like sitting behind a desk job. And unfortunately, the older you get, your knees, all kind of things start going because of you not utilizing those muscles. So something that I would like to share with you that could help you avoid this detrimental, painful experience that I had, because I had migraine, but then I had something called a sciatic nerve. Oh my God. It's like somebody shot you in the butt. It's the worst thing in the world because you can't walk a certain way. You got to limp everywhere you go, and it comes from sitting down all the time. So here's something that I did. If you see back here, I'm gonna go ahead and twist this over. If you see right here, I pretty much have what you would consider a DJ setup or a DJ prop or a DJ stand for my actual laptop. So in addition to the DJ stand, this is what it does. It basically forces me to look up. As I'm making beats, I have to look up. I even have to reach my arms out sometimes. I got a Bluetooth keyboard that helps this process, but sometimes I gotta go up there, and sometimes I even gotta stand up to really get into a beat because it's a physical experience when I'm making a beat. So that was the first thing I did. Only issue was I wasn't getting a very accurate interpretation of what my sounds were supposed to be sounding like, especially when we're talking about panning sounds. So something else I did at the suggestion of a producer that I work with, I got some speaker stands. So then I got these stands that pretty much fit the Rocket 5s. And mind you, the DJ stand I think was probably $79. I got it on Amazon. Amazon Prime. And then these stands themselves were probably $50 together. But because of that, now everything supports good posture. Also a good chair. Having a chair that is not gonna slump on you. You know, sometimes I know we work on lawn chairs, we work on the floor sometimes because us as music producers, we just trying to get it in. But here's the reality of it is that in the long run, these things are gonna come and bite you in the butt. And I don't mean that in a figurative sense. I mean that literally when you get that sciatic nerve. So that's the one detrimental thing I think producers are doing. They're not eye level with their actual laptop. They're not using good posture. And these things are supporting bad habits, which in turn will give you migraines, give you headaches, give you back pain, sciatic nerves, all these things that you don't wanna have in your life. I want you to continue to make beats. I want you to continue to upload them to your Airbit account, but that is not gonna happen unless you are in good spirits and in good health. Once again, this is Curtis King of Airbit.com. Have a good one.
Airbit.com